If I had a ring for every time a murderer ruined my nap time. I'd only have one ring. Which isn't much, but it's interesting that it happened. Hey friends, welcome back to The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We are back, and I do not have a water bottle. My water bottle's back there. Hold on. I'm going to make sure that I have water. Because if I don't have water, I won't be able to do the voices. And we know from the last episode that I love to do the voices. Yeah, we're back. If you don't remember where we left off, it has been a week, so that's fair. Not for me, it's only been a day, because I'm trying to record ahead of time, because I'm going to be out on vacation here pretty shortly. As you can see, I'm getting prepared for that. But, last time, we saw that Sonic died, and now we are in a saloon, trying to figure out who done it. Whoa, look at this place. Let's call for Tails. I don't care about Amy enough. Hey, Tails! Where are you? Kilo! I'm over here! The voices are going to be entirely different. Even though it's only been a day for me, it's still going to be bad. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? This isn't a laughing matter, Tails. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. I'm not so sure about that, man. We're all just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap a lot in his strange spots. He's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Maybe. I need more evidence to figure out what is going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say I gotta I gotta stay and watch for everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. How's everyone great at reading people but me? It doesn't seem very fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Oh, we got Knuckles in here. Now we have to do the voice. Ahem. You varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon? Why did I make him Scottish? No. Okay, try that again. Not Scottish. What are you doing in my Nope, that's still Scottish. What are you doing in my saloon? That's still Scottish. No, stop. Stop with the Scottish. It's not Scottish. What are you doing in my saloon? Still sounds Scottish. He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I'm nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. Why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Kilo, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right. Let's do it. Alright, guys. Back to finding clues. So, there's a window. Breathtaking views. Wow. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. Really? Do I? I like roller coasters. Tails. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. Huh? I'll never understand this friend group. No, I won't. Wanted reward. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochao. Omochao. Hate to see them like this. What do they do? Medical malpractice. Oh dear. Interesting. Arcade machine. Clearly we won't be able to give the name Super Monkey Ball a try. Give the what? Clearly we won't be able to give the name Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Yeah, Knuckles does a lot of punching, so I'm gonna guess that it's from Knuckles. Oh wait, that's me. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to my inventory. Trash can. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. Starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Hey! It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith in me, okay? Come on, dude. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay, no, I think Tails is ignoring me. That's fine. Howdy, partners. Spittoon-free establishment. Colossum Highway Zone. Alright. Cool, good, great. We're gonna investigate this bowl. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Huh. Seems like someone licked all the salt off of him. Knuckles. What? Or maybe they're just insulted. They're probably just insulted. I'm silly. The robotic arms here are really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. I don't like the idea that this robotic arm just touched my hair. That's nerve-wracking. What interesting tech. Oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Oh no, right, I'm the microwave duty dude. That's right. Kilo, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? One has red lipstick on it. Kilo, this one has lipstick on the rim. Yeah, I saw that already, Tails. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. Knuckles does not wear lipstick, Kilo. Come on. We should log this. Used cups are added to my inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Oh boy. I'm not the greatest at doing this, but you know what? It's fine. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Aw, he's blushing. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave! Start interrogation. Knuckles, Kilo and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour that the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Huh? It is. We have evidence, too. We do? Kilo, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The video game? Super Monkey Ball arcade machine completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Because it's broken and it looks like it's been punched. Who else would do that? Come on, dude. We know it was you. Just admit it already. Why are there balls? Ah, that's new.
What?
41 out of 30. These levels are getting a little harder, but I'm still winning. I got my idea.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Oh. What evidence do you have that damages or punches? What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you...
I'm on it! Kilo, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on! Okay, I'm distracting Knuckles. Am I gonna fight him? What's going on here? Nope, we're just doing another Sonic level. Ouch. This is getting hard. Ooh, I did it! I managed. Oof, those levels are gonna get real hard real quick.
The arcade machine is fixed.
No! Don't look at the scores!
Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now.
Oh, I know exactly what this tells us. He didn't get the high score and he raged. Oh, Knuckles. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing. Obviously. Obviously, nothing. Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing! Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. I don't know how to prove to you that Vector was here besides his... I mean, he's the only one that has this name on the train, so come on, dude. Just, like, think about it for a quick moment. Just a quick one. Just, oh my gosh. Ooh, I did it! Barely. Jeez.
What happens if you fail?
I don't want to know.
Now, Kilo, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
Vector doesn't wear lipstick. I guess? But Vector doesn't have lipstick. No!
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
It's... It's not like... It's not. It wasn't. And don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Yeah. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Oh, Rouge was in here too. Okay, that makes sense. Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently?
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and Knuckles destroyed the machine. All makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions.
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Kilo, can you take a look one more time?
Odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim, Bagel, Candy. Do I have to, like, select? Oh, I do. Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim? I guess Ultim is weird. All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? Oh, Shadow!
You may not know, Kilo, but there is someone here that goes by that title. Ultimate Life Form.
Yep, it's Shadow. Yeah! There's really someone here that goes by that? Yes. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So, Shadow was here too? Who wasn't here? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Ooh, a key. That's gonna be helpful. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then, he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So, when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No. I think she is some sort of key, too. Right, the birthday key that lets her get into any room on the train. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. I love how slow I am to understanding this.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Alright. More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure that when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us, but that's okay.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Kilo. Let's head to the library.
On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. I have to agree with you.
Kilo!
Coming! I'll be over there in a moment. Don't wait for me.
Ready to mosey down to the next car?
No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner.
Onwards!
Alright, we're moving on to the next car with my horrible accents. And we're now in the library car. Moving right along here. It's very interesting. So I think Knuckles... I'm going to pause for a moment. I think Knuckles is fine. I think he's safe. I don't think he's the murderer. It could totally be Shadow. Because that's just Shadow's character to do something like that. But also, it could be... It could be Rouge as well. My two main suspects right now are Rouge and Shadow. But I haven't heard anything about Blaze yet. We haven't heard any alibis about Blaze. So, we'll keep that an open mind too. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop.
Oh yeah, we haven't heard anything about Espio either.
I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you.
Vector, it seems. We have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl.
Ugh, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday, I guess.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm, just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great.
Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder.
Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? Ugh, my social skills. Non-existent. Yeah. Keel, you really need to work on them. You really do. I was going to look at something really quick. I wanted to look at the map. Where are we right now? So we are in the library. Where we're... Oh, look, it has it right there. So, oh, that's sad. That's pretty sad. Sonic's dead. Okay. Yeah, so we're in the library right now. We can move over. We're going to move over to the arcade here eventually. I guess it's a... No, it's not the arcade. It was called the casino. The casino, where Rouge and Blaze are. And then we have Shadow in the top. So I guess we'll get through this room, and then we're going to call it a day there. Alright. My social skills are non-existent. Yep, we know that. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure.
Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm, satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Kilo and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Okay. That's interesting to know. Where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Oh wait, nope, that's Espio. Sorry. Wrong person.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yup.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something and must have found it in the library. She was like, no way, it was right here. Come on, bro. You know?
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. So I got so engrossed by the saloon monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic.
Okay, so it's neither Espio or Vector. I'm pretty sure they have pretty solid alibis.
And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. So, I think we're good.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely!
Alright, so we need to find any sort of clues. There's the bookshelf here.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Alright, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one.
Mirage Express Manual.
It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? No. Kilo, think further, deeper. Someone read this, realized that they could make the train go faster, and used that as a distraction to kill Sonic. Boom.
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Mirage Express Manual is added to your inventory. I'm telling you, I'm a genius. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. It's funny.
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. I remember all this from Sonic Unleashed. I love this. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich.
Yep. I remember that. He made pickle sandwiches. I love this.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks. This group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? Honestly, kind of seems like it. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
Ugh, I really thought there'd be something there.
Kilo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright. It's fine.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Huh? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Kilo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? I don't know. It's fine. It probably was. It's Tails. Of course it was a compliment. Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
Oh, right, I'm still playing the game. These chairs are pretty comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a little bit.
Kilo, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd only have one ring. Which isn't much, but it's interesting that it happened. Okay,
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this.
what?
This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? No way. Books on the ground.
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They are open too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. Alright.
Ooh, brochures. There are travel destinations here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh!
Kilo, look at this. There's a couple maps here. Ooh, that'll be helpful. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair, I guess. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I do. I like caves. Well, I guess I'm be talking to myself, so. Ooh, random book that I can look at. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet, dude. You may not be wrong. I know I'm not wrong. What else can I do? I can talk to the hand. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this meth either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Alright, so I've investigated everything, I believe. I think the only thing that left that I can do is talk to people. Okay. Fancy a poem? Oh no, which one do we want? Let's do one about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I've lost my lotion. The windows shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really liked that one. Huh? Never mind. Very well. Will I be told if I have enough clues? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's locked is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened. Alright, now we can interrogate. Very good. Sorry, Vector, we didn't bring you any meat. We're going to interrogate you. So, the two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. I can totally talk. Kilo and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Oh wait, sorry, that's my voice. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Huh? What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles, so... Then, that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire... But were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. You don't have any say in this because you weren't here, dude. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book might be. Kilo, will you help me out? Alright, Kilo. What book do we think Espio may have been reading? Easy. The Mirage Express Manual. Huh? A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? It was out of order on the shelf. Oh gosh, we've got 4 lanes now? What? That lane is going away, I'm guessing? Oh no, something shot down that lane. I got you. I got you, I got you. Oh wow, 56 out of 40 rings? Man, I'm too good at this. I'm just a pro. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, in the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, won't have you insulting my pal like this.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Kilo, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask why.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio on the manual to prove you read it. Got it.
Which place should I quiz him on?
Not an early page. Definitely a later page. Not the end of the book. Let's do right in the middle. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Kilo, hit him with another one.
Okay, which page do I choose? 231.
What's the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who must have made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Kilo. Let's see if Espio can get 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 56.
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Yeah. Totally. It's wild you were actually able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Yeah, but okay.
You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both have the nerve to question my buddy.
Oh wait, sorry, that's Vector. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Do we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little bit suspicious, even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. It's pretty impressive.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Kilo? He always puts me on the spot!
Okay, Kilo, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? It's gotta be the lock. Because Shadow would have come through and would have seen him reading.
Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what has this to do with anything? We're up, Kilo. Let's get our argument together.
Oh no. I've got to try to do this again. Not great. It's okay though. My leg jumped and anxiety. What hit me? It's fine, I got 62 out of 50 rings, so we're chill. I don't know what hit me, but we're chill anyways, so it's okay.
Shadow walked through the library car to get the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. Wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading... Oh my gosh, excuse me. Reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. It was just fully immersed in the book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? You see, I can sense Espio's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Kilo, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You've gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with the book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death. So I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Oh no! You can't do this to me. I don't know what to choose. Oh no. I'm joining Tails. I honestly think Espio's hiding something. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and... Another flashback. Kilo, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Oh no. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? The layout of the map. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going with this, because the map will show that Espio could have been in a room where it wouldn't have been able to be seen. Like, they couldn't have seen each other, and it could have been like a quiet section of the library. So, yeah, maybe that can help us. Who knows? I feel like I'm not doing too well with this right now. Oh, 65 out of 55. Great, we did well. Okay. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. Straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. How? Looks like you have to point out exactly on the map where you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Here. Because if he was here, that's blocking the view, that's blocking the view, that's blocking the view. Interesting. That's where I was sitting, reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Espio and... Oh, sorry. Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi is most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis? Validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open once she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Kilo, let's see what's next. Coming!
Alright, I'm going to leave it there for today, friends. I'm going to save my game. Leave it there for today. So I hope you did enjoy this part. I am excited to keep on playing this game and see who really is the murderer behind all this. It seems like it might be Shadow or Rouge. I'm going to guess it's Shadow or even, hear me out here, the conductor. Who else would know how to speed up the train and be the closest to the car that Shadow was found murdered in? So I'm actually starting to have suspicions against the conductor too. The conductor might be in on all of this, and we might just not know it yet. So thank you, friends, so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, any of that you wish to do, and I hope to see you in the next one that I come out with. Kilo out.